Anthony Albanese refusing to condemn the International Criminal Court after its chief prosecutor said he wanted to charge Israel's Prime Minister alongside Hamas terrorists as a war criminal. How on earth can the Prime Minister justify refusing to have an opinion on something as ludicrous and as explosive as this?
Yeah, it's absolutely disgraceful. And Anthony Albanese and Penny Wong have done everything to it's as if they have some kind of secret agenda to push towards the delegitimization of Israel. Everything they do is always putting Israel metaphorically in the dock. Right from the word go, they changed disputed territories of Judea and Samaria to the occupied territories, therefore immediately accusing Israel of putting Israel in the dock, basically. Were quite happy to vote against our allies at the United Nations to push for recognition, to reward the people who had butchered, murdered, raped, beheaded, tortured Israeli women, men and children only a few months ago, to reward them by granting them at the United Nations a vote that Hamas themselves applauded. So everything Anthony Albanese and Penny Wong have done has pushed towards the delegitimization of Israel. And this is not the final step, but another step along that path. And what Anthony Albanese has done by not doing what Peter Dutton quite correctly and Alexander Downer quite correctly and others have said, if this goes ahead, Australia must pull out of the ICC. I would go further and say Australia should be looking very seriously at whether we belong in the United Nations when they stood there praising the butcher of Tehran and lowering the flag for a man who'd murdered and created misery for millions of Iranians, particularly women. Why we are a party to this mob, I find unbelievable. But for Anthony Albanese to pretend to hide behind the fact of there's a court case underway. Well, A, there isn't a court case underway, but B, it's an international criminal court that has no jurisdiction over Gaza and no jurisdiction over Israel. So it is a show. It is a show trial. It's worthy, if it goes ahead, it's worthy of the Soviet Union at its worst. We should have no part in this. We fund these clowns. The only thing we should be doing is withdrawing our money as fast as possible.
Yes, I don't even think there should be an if about it. Now, if they go ahead, just do it. I mean, how much success has the ICC actually had? How many criminals has it actually brought to book? Very, very, very few. And for it to devote its resources to this case, to Israel, I mean, seriously, it's just sick. Honestly, Rowan Dean, thank you so much indeed for your time. Wow.